Hello, my name is Piccolo the Blackian, and I'm back with a video. Now, not too long ago, I made a video called Quit Watching Porn. Basically, I went into the whole philosophy on NoFap and why, you know, it's bad to watch porn and whatnot. As of today, it'll be my 5th week of doing NoFap. So basically, 35 days. And I'm basically going to explain to you how I felt during those 35 days. Now, during those times, I felt fairly good. Like, um, I went to the gym more often. I had a lot more time in my hands. I felt more energized. I felt less lazy. I felt healthier. I didn't have any body issues. Like, back then I would used to have lower back pain because that's where the orgasm sort of comes from your lower back. But now, not so much. Actually, I don't have it at all, really. Um, Mentally, uh, I feel pretty good. I seem to have more willpower, and yeah. Now people speak on the female attraction you get. I mean, I honestly can't say I've noticed it or can't speak any examples of my own. And I know Jada Pickett Smith is out there saying, "That's because you're not looking. You're not looking." I mean, yeah. I mean, I haven't really been checking for women if they're checking for me. But of course, I did have my struggles and issues. Now, when you do NoFap, there is a chance that you'll get wet dreams. And during that uh, time, I had at least two. Now, it's kind of like a gift and a curse because a wet dream is sort of a sign of recovery, but at the same time, it's like you don't want to wake up and change shorts. And also, the temptation to watch porn wasn't really as strong. When I would get those urges, I've been I've watched enough porn to sort of just imagine it in my head, so I don't really need to watch a video on it. Just imagine it in my head. And for me, it kind of worked out. It worked well for me. But I must confess, now yesterday I did give in to temptation and I did watch a little porn. Now, I didn't necessarily flog the one-eyed snake or anything, but still, I did watch porn. And while I was watching porn, I noticed that the dopamine was sort of filling in my head, trying to sort of like giving me a high. And when I used to watch it more frequently, I didn't notice it back then. But now that I've gone a period of time, now I could sort of feel it. It's like my brain has rewired while I wasn't watching porn. So now the goal is I don't think I necessarily feel the temptation to beat off, to beat off my lower legs or whatever, because like I honestly forgot how it feels to bust a nut. But now, okay, so I basically conquered the physical aspect of NoFap. Now I just need to conquer the mental. So I need to basically um, not give in to the temptation of watching porn because, porn can be enticing, but yet you have to basically try to build willpower. Because honestly, me and my dad had the talk, and he said if you watch enough porn, it'll turn you into a minute man. And of course, I think he's right because when you're watching porn, you're trying to bust a quick nut, like, and you're gonna sort of do the same thing in the bedroom. And like, if you also want to last long, you have to really build your mental game up because um, during the time, I noticed that I was more patient, like more willing to take my time because when you sort of again keep watching porn, you sort of like get into a rush, You're like more anxious and you trying to get it on real quick. But if you don't watch it as much, you'll just take your time with it. Cause the last thing you want to do is be a Minuteman. Oh yeah, you don't want to be a Minuteman. Girls will laugh at you. In fact, that happened to me. Matter of fact, that's how I lost my virginity. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. Now, I remember when I was a new Pokemon trainer, I just got my starter Pokemon. It was a Squirtle, and the only move it knew at the time was Pound. So I decided to take my Squirtle into battle. And then, once I got into battle, all I used was Pound. I pounded every turn. While I was battling, I built up XP. I somehow managed to get enough XP to go to level 6, and I learned a new move. It wasn't Special Beam Cannon. So, while I was about to finish the battle, the girl was expecting a hydro pump. I hit her with a water gun instead, and the girl laughed at me. Yep, I've never been the same ever since. It wasn't no regular laugh either. It wasn't no no tee hee hee shit. She laughed harder than Charlie Murphy when Prince asked him to play basketball. Man, got me crying and shit. That girl queefed on my self-esteem. But you know what I did? I continued to fap. I was in a dry spell and I was depressed. I kept fapping. It wasn't a happy time. But eventually I did get up. Years from now. So fellas, don't watch porn. Don't jack off. Learn from my mistake. Because being in the bedroom is nothing like you see on film. Those girls really don't sound like that. They sound like they're dying. You see 30 minutes video of straight fucking. Those guys don't last that long. Bruh, any athlete doesn't play that many minutes in a game. Come on, man. Bruh, I used to wrestle. And, wrestling is one of the toughest sports. And, the wrestling matches at most is 6 minutes. So, straight fucking for, 30 minutes? That's nearly impossible. Of course, they do fucking edit it. Don't let the trickery and the deception trick you. So, like I said, quit watching because you'll lose your ability to please a woman. Now, I know we MGTOW and Ib more, but we still need pussy. We're not monks. I mean, yeah, sure, we won't settle down with a woman, but that doesn't mean we can't please them to our benefits. Shit. What would my guy Stephen A. Smith say? Stay off the porn! Because if you watch, you will guarantee to choke the chicken. Buckcock. If you watch long enough, that porn control will have mind control over you. You're gonna be like, oh, no, what are you doing? Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Listen to me telling y'all to stay off the porn, knowing damn well my black ass needs to stay off too. But anyway, leave a like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and I'll be back with more content. Peace.